Following on from my last video, I was hoping very much to bring you the next part of the review of the Sabine Tech wireless professional microphones, Smart Mic Plus. Unfortunately, I have appendicitis and I'm not allowed to leave the house in case something goes wrong and I have to rush into the hospital or whatever. So I can't actually go out to do the distance testing and the wind noise testing cancellation that these microphones have. As you can see, I've got two now, and that's for another purpose as well, and that was going to be part of the test. So I can't do that at the moment. So rather than give you nothing, I thought I'd move this to the side and bring you instead a short review of this. Welcome back again to Tech It Out. These are my Turtle Beach Elite Atlas Aero 3D audio gaming headset. I've used Turtle Beach quite a lot. I like Turtle Beach, but there's one particular problem with Turtle Beach headsets that I found throughout all the ones that I've used, and this one is no exception. Apart from the fact that these are quite a heavy headset, when they're on your head you know that they're there, and if you nod your head forward they do tend to fall off. But the problem is on the plastics. I don't know if you can see that very well, but the plastics after a year or so do tend to snap and break apart, and it's no different on this one. I've used a bit of putty there to actually repair where the plastics have come off. So I was just about to actually renew and change the headset for possibly another set or another manufacturer when I was reached out to by a company called, I hope I pronounce this right, EKSA, who asked me if I'd be interested in reviewing their gaming earbuds. And I thought, wow, yes, okay, that would be different, and a lot lighter on the head, and quite probably when you move about they wouldn't fall off, and there's nothing to fall apart on them. They're just like normal earbuds, but they're spatially active, as it were, to give you that all-around sound. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to get this open now, have a look what's inside, and then I'll tell you about how you connect it to your phone and to your PC. The little disc that you saw is a complimentary cup holder, basically, a little rubber one that they sent along with the earbuds. So let's get these open. Packaging as ever. You can tell good products by the packaging, and the packaging on this is quite good. It's not just printed on, it's actually embossed with the GT1 logo. True wireless gaming earbuds. Now there's a few details of this I'll give you in a moment. The impedance and the ohms and all that type of thing for those who are technically minded. But first of all, let's get them out and have a look at what they're like. That made a nice noise, didn't it? Yeah, okay. Hope you're not wearing a headset yourself. Now then, oh, it's magnetic. That's good. A magnetic box as well. Okay. So inside you've got the box containing the earbuds. Oh, that is quite a weight. Underneath there you have the USB connector, and I believe that these are USB-C, another plus point again for EKSA. So yeah, you got your USB-C to USB-A connector. You got different size earbuds. There's two there. There's two large ones. You got small, medium and large. And then in the box you've also got the instruction manual. So that's everything in the box. Let's have a look at the earbuds. Let's move this lot out of the way and we can have a proper look. Okay, so let's have a look in the box. And there's the earbuds themselves, and they're held in by a magnet as well. So there's a neodymium magnet in the base there that stops them falling out. And they do look the part, actually. They look like a gaming type of earbud, rather than the more common, music type ones, which are usually white and look like the ones used for an iPhone. Yeah. Anyway, lots of copies of those are the ones about, but these are very different. Very well constructed, I should say. I can't feel any seams, can't feel any sharp edges. The cheaper ones, as you probably know, have that failure. There's a little hole there which gives you the external audio as well, and helps with the bass, I believe, if I remember correctly, because it allows a little bit of air to come out of the side there. I'm not sure, I think they may even light up. Next question is switching them on. Now, without looking at the manual, let's see if I can think how they do it. All I can think of is there may be a button there. No? Interesting. Okay, let's try the other one. And nothing there either. So, how do you turn them on? I'm going to have to look at the manual. Okay, so after a quick look at the manual, they should power on automatically when you take them out of the case. But in this case, they don't seem to be doing that. Manually, to turn them on, you press and hold for 2 seconds. Try that again. Ah, there we go. I don't know if you can see it now, the blue lights are flashing on that one. So you can pair with your phone or with your computer if you have a Bluetooth adapter in your computer, of course. So you need to have a Bluetooth adapter in your computer as well to be able to use this with your computer. With almost every phone I can think of, Bluetooth's included, so you can pair straight away, straight up to them. Okay, so what's this so special about these, apart from the fact that they are another set of earbuds? Well, these are true wireless, and they are, as I said, they're Bluetooth 5, so they're low power draw as well. They have a sensitivity, for those who are technically minded, of 101 decibels. They have an impedance range of up to 32 ohms. They are semi-open with that little hole that I showed you. Bluetooth 5. The diameter is 10mm in each one, of course, and a frequency response range of 20 to 20,000 Hertz. Distortion, harmonic distortion of 10%. And they are splash proof, or sweat proof as it were, and they charge in the case, so you can put the case on charge it up, and then you can take it with you and they'll charge from the case. You don't need to plug it in until you need to charge the case again. And as I said, there's a little neodymium magnet in there which holds the two earbuds in the case itself. Now, there's a few other things about this. The headphones themselves have two modes. They have a gaming mode and they have a music mode. Now, it's very easy apparently to switch between them. All you have to do is tap on the side and the multifunction controls will change the settings. So for instance, if you want to play pause when you play music, you tap it once. The same if you want to accept a phone call, you tap it once. If you want to swap the game mode, then you double tap it. Triple tap gives you a voice assistant, and if you press and hold for 2 seconds, you reject the incoming calls. So you can do a lot just by tapping on it. No need to fiddle and find buttons, adjustments and whatever. The actual charger charges it up for, I think it's up to 36 hours with the box, with the case. And they cost at the moment in the UK around about £36. They're on sale at the moment, down from about 60, I believe. £36, yeah, just £36, £37. I'm not sure what that is in the United States. If I can remember, I'll put it up here somewhere for you to see. So yeah, next thing I want to do then is just to see what they actually sound like. Are they any good? And do they give that spatial quality that you need, especially in first-person gaming? just before we get into talking about how these actually sound, there are a few things I'd like to address. First of all, on the front of the case here, you will see light areas. These are actually LEDs, and they light up to show you how charged the actual earbuds are. And when you plug it in with the USB adapter, then these light up as well to show the state of the charge of the case as well. When you take out the earbuds, now this is something I discovered because I couldn't figure out why the earbuds were not charging. You should be able to take the earbuds out and they switch on automatically. As you saw at the beginning, they didn't. I discovered what it was because I was trying to find out why they weren't charging. And the simple answer is, if I open this up, you can see a little, I hope you can see anyway, a little tiny piece of plastic film there with a white square on the end. They were stuck on the charger pins covering them, so it wasn't starting up when you took it out of the case, and it wasn't actually charging either. So make sure you take the cellophane off, and as you can see, I've taken that one out and put it back in. If I take them both out now, they both switch on and they both pair up with the phone. So that's one thing, or two things if you count the lights. The other is, when I first paired up the earbuds, I paired them individually, and I couldn't figure out because I was only getting sound out of one or the other. This is easily solved. Unpair it from the phone if you've already paired up the earbuds to the phone. Delete that, forget the Bluetooth connection. Switch the two earbuds off. You can long press them for about 8 to 10 seconds, they switch off. And then switch them back on again by pressing and just holding them for 2 to 3 seconds, no longer. And when you leave go, you will hear the words TWS pairing, which pairs the two together and to the phone. So when you go back to the phone to the Bluetooth pairing, then there is only one showing, and the stereo sound will come through both. So if you've got that problem where it's only coming through one or the other, unpair from the phone, switch off, switch on at the same time. They both say TWS pairing, they link up, and then you can repair it to the phone. So that said, then let's get on with what these actually sound like. And are they any good as gaming earbuds, which is what they're marketed as. Okay, now of course you will be able to hear what I'm hearing, but trust me, the music that's playing at the beginning of this game is excellent. It's really clear, not too bassy, not too much treble, it's definitely not tinny, it's a full sound. Now then, how do I play this game? Defeat the boss. Okay. Let's start. Now at the moment I've got in music mode, so I'm just going to switch them by double tap into the game mode. The bass has gone a little deeper. So, okay, I'm not very good at mobile gaming, but we'll give it a go. Okay, touchscreen to continue. So my idea is to kill the baddies. Oh, actually did it. There we go. I'm not going to do too much of this. I don't know if you can actually see it very well on there either, because there's a lot of reflection of the lights. But the sound is good. I've got it turned down. Let's see how high it is at the moment. It's not even half, and it is really loud. Yeah, so that's really good. Let me just see. It's difficult because there's music in the background while he's firing at me. I'll turn it back to music mode. Yeah, definitely. You can hear the bullets better in game mode. Okay, so we switched to a racing game, which I'm not very good at either. And yeah, the music is really loud. I should turn the music down really. But you can hear the engine, you can hear the car crashing. Oh, right, that's the end of that. Okay, so now we're connected to the PC in an old game called Arma 2 Epoch. I have turned off the Bluetooth on the phone. I'm not sure if the earbuds rather, can pair up with two devices at the same time. So I turned the phone off just to avoid any complications and paired it with the PC with the Bluetooth input on that. The sound is excellent. I can hear the sea in the distance and the wind in the trees. Footsteps on the grass and the road. Excellent. Okay, let's just go up the hill here and see what we can see. Some zombies down in town there. And there's a base over there. Can't see anybody there at the moment. And there's another base up in the hill up there. So just take a shot at that base and see what happens. Now the sound you're hearing is from the capture direct from the computer, so it's not the sound I'm hearing. But yeah, it's very good. The footsteps are nice and clear, the gunshots are good. Excellent, no problem with that at all. Now one thing you've got to remember about especially Windows is when you're using headphones, sometimes the system itself lowers the amount of volume that you can have. It minimises it to prevent ear damage. So do be aware that it may not be as loud as you would like it, but there are ways of getting around that. So there you go, PC gaming, good. As good as my main headset? Not quite. It doesn't have the depth, but then again, they're much smaller drivers on this. Whereas a full headset, of course, they're 50mm drivers. I think these are 10, if I remember rightly. So yeah, but yeah, very useful, very good. And let's get out of this game and finish off the video. So in conclusion then, are the EKSA GT1 gaming earbuds any good? Yes, the answer is yes. Especially for mobile gaming, they're absolutely excellent, and listening to music, I thought they were wonderful. They didn't have too much booming, too much bass, not too much treble, just right, mid-range. You know, they're not audiophile grade, but they're really good. Gaming, yes, I could hear everything, both on the mobile phone, which was incredibly loud, and I only had it at half volume, and on the PC, which I had to turn up to maximum volume. But yeah, everything sounded right. I could hear footsteps and everything else, gunshots. So yeah, they're not as good as a full-fledged gaming headset if you're a pro gamer, but if you're just a casual gamer like myself, they are wonderful because you don't have this huge headset stuck on top of your head, falling off and falling apart in the case of my Turtle Beach. Will I recommend them? Yeah, why not? I think they're really good quality, and you can see the lights lit up there now to say they're charging. And yeah, I think, as I said, they're about £36–37 at the moment on sale. I wouldn't have any problem purchasing these myself if EKSA hadn't sent them to me. Now, I did have a scan of the EKSA site, and they have got gaming headsets as well. So I'm very tempted to try and buy one of their gaming headsets, 7.1, and it's wireless as well. So it's got the same features as the Turtle Beach, but it's on 5.8 GHz, which means much lower latency. So even better hearing the sounds coming behind you before they shoot you. That then is the EKSA GT1 gaming or true wireless gaming earbuds. Thank you to EKSA for sending them along, and thank you for watching.